Hi, Joanna Hodorowska here, Nutrition Emotion. Giving you a demonstration on nutrition response testing. And yes, I can't do it really on myself, but we're going to try it with a nice little weight because this is one way that you can actually tell, is something actually creating strength or weakness in your body? So I'm going to do a little test here on sugar and a couple other foods because your body is a bundle of energy. What we want to do is make sure that that circuit of energy in the central nervous system is actually flowing the way it's supposed to. Like in Chinese medicine, acupuncture, you are actually testing that energy flow and releasing those blocks so that the energy flows better. That is why we work on the chakra systems. That's why we try to work on raising your vibration, because when you're at a higher vibration, you are working less against yourself, and you are actually going to be working, your body's going to be working at its best potential and its best, happiest state. So this is a 2.5 pound weight, and I'm just going to do a simple lift. This is not a strength test, obviously, because it's only 2.5 pounds. So that's what 2.5 pounds does. But when I add sugar and hold on to sugar in my left hand, then I'm going to try to lift the same thing. And as you see, I'm using the same amount of energy and my arm just doesn't lift. So now I'm going to take a packet of raw sugar and less processed, but guess what? Same thing. Now I'm going to do equal. This is a chemical. This is probably vibration of probably negative something. So it's going to use up more of your energy. So if it's using energy that you would normally use for normal body functions and to fight off pathogens and things like that, you're going to weaken your body by consuming something like this, even a little bit. So, wow. That's actually a pretty good experiment. I did not test this beforehand, but this is how strong I am, which I'm really not that strong at all. Now we're going to test kale. This is coming from my girlfriend's garden. It's fresh. I just cut it yesterday. And we're going to see how does this work, because this should have lots and lots of energy, and this should make me stronger, not weaker. Actually, that is actually stronger than where it was to start with. This made it really, really easy to lift my arm with the weight. So another thing that I wanted to show you with the nutrition response testing. So we already know that sugar is going to give us negative energy, so it's going to make the body work harder. So I'm going to tuck it in so that the energy is on me. And now I'm going to test some digestive enzymes that I have. I have several of them in little vials, and each one has a different energy. Supplements have a different energy too. So the energy of the supplement may work with my body, or it may do nothing. So I'm going to see, does this one make me strong again? And it does not. I'm going to try not dropping them all, but here's another one. This one's Spectrazyme Complete. This one makes me strong again. So I will want to test to find out how many of these would I need every day to regain my strength if I were to eat sugar. Ideally, I want to take sugar out. And I'm going to do one more little test. This one is okay, but not as strong as this one. Although, I wonder if kale... Wow, I should just eat my sugar with kale. That would be kind of a cool experiment. Now we're going to take that sugar out, and I'm going to test a Dove bar. So I'm going to first test it in its wrapper, because a lot of times even the aluminum in the foil is going to cause a problem. So that's a problem. And I eat Dove bars. I love these things, because they have these little sayings like, learn something about a loved one. Or yesterday was something about... accept a compliment. So I get little cherished notes from my Dove. Now I'm going to try Dove plain as is, and look at that. I can eat a Dove bar and it's not a problem. But if I add that digestive enzyme, I could do this 20 times without even thinking about it. It actually is a lot easier to have the sugar with the digestive enzyme to make my body strong. So if you are interested in nutrition response testing and find out if ingredients are bad for you, come on in, check us out, nutritioninmotion.net. And we can do this nutrition response testing, do the whole body scan, or we can just test the supplements or specific foods. So if you have questions about whether a food is actually helping you or an ingredient is giving you energy or depleting you, give us a call. Joanna Hodorowska, nutritioninmotion.net.